dear students, we will focus on the content, how teachers learn. How teachers learn. This content is actually written by John Holt. Okay? John Holt. Okay? Let me just, before trying to explain and just to go on the content and the inner section of this title in a particular book, let me just explain the notion of this title, how teachers learn. How teachers is, dear students, I will just give some examples. Out of the examples, you may have comprehension about the title, how teachers learn. What does it signify? What it delineates? How teachers learn. If we will create a condition, for example, we are just in a class. If we report about the classroom, or when we talk something about class, it simply signifies that class is between teacher and students. Okay, the class is possible. The teacher can deliver lectures. The students are active participants. The connection between the two, between the teacher and student, is only possible because of this connection, because of this interaction, because of this resemblance between the two, because of affinity between teacher and student. Is all possible because of this interaction. That the classroom norms, it gets fulfilled. Look, dear students, what it delineates, what it connotes, it simply connotes teachers are always trying to modify the behavior of the children. Teachers are always trying to modify or trying to change the behavior of student from undesirable to desirable. Okay? The work of teachers is just to give lectures, provide some content of knowledge, provide specific knowledge, whatever kind of knowledge there is. So many perspectives are there. Teacher is meant for them. And besides all this kind of knowledge he is trying to give students, he has to motivate students for better education. Okay? Everybody knows the work of teacher, but in between, when the interaction between the teacher and students are at peak or in the classroom, obviously sometimes or maybe within the course of time, the teacher is automatically, he always getting what I am saying inculcated by the students as well. For example, I am just particularly discussing here any particular lecture. I am just here discussing particular lecture. The content of knowledge, if we talk about the perspective units of this knowledge, maybe you must be aware, or you may be just try to provide some clues that will help me, that will succor me to be more informative. Okay? I would be more informative because of your action, because of your, what I would say, the direction, because of your understanding, because of your comprehension. Maybe because of the kind of techniques you are applying, or you are what I am utilizing in the class, I am utilizing in the class, it may be helpful for better education. You are the student, you are my student. Sometimes I am delivering lectures, or I am trying to give some kind of information. You are giving me, you are just providing the feedback, or you are just trying to follow me, chase me. But in between you are going maybe to the extent of knowledge. You may have extent knowledge. You may just do some kind of activities that will help me to support you more and more. Look, I will provide some examples that will help you to understand the notion and perception of this title. Okay? How teachers learn. What does it signify? What does it mean? It means obviously students are getting information from the teachers. Okay? How teacher gets information from students? How I as a teacher, I am able, or in this profession, how I am able, and what are the conditions that are there, just that provide me the kind of knowledge, by the students, that you are helping me for a particular knowledge. Okay, for example, I am here just gaining knowledge, not only some particular, we will say there are some different perspectives of knowledge. Is of behavior, is of personality, it is of culture, okay? Okay, it is of education, it is of society, it is of whatever. Knowledge is what I mean to say, there are different aspects. It is of ICT, it is of computer, it is of whatever kind of knowledge. Look, sometimes is this period or this era is the era of information technology. Okay, you know, it is been obvious that the students, they are more aware about this current knowledge. They are more aware about the ICT kind of knowledge. They are more aware about the current trend. That is actually because of that is the kind of current trend as far as the knowledge is concerned. Like ICTs are there, CAL centers are there, computer system, as you know, internet is there, Wi-Fi facility. Maybe I guess so many websites are there, applications are there. Because it's because of your awareness about the knowledge that you are having more informative knowledge as compared to teacher. For example, there are some complications. I will face some kind of complications. So you have the more knowledge, you are able to just try to resolve the issue. Because sometimes students are giving some as the notion of different applications. If you talk of WhatsApp, if you talk of Twitter, if you talk of what I should say, different kind of application. Facebook is there, okay. Okay, Instagram is there, or so many applications are there. Maybe I don't have the kind of knowledge as you are possessing. Maybe you have different kind of knowledge. I will just, I being a teacher, maybe I was at particular institution, I was just giving instructions or maybe trying to explain the contents of the knowledge, or maybe as in the ICT, what I mean to have the understanding of ICT. Sometimes I was just amazed to look. Amazing to observe that some students were there, they were providing me some extra knowledge. Sir, it is like this, sir, the technique is like this, to how to use this kind of application, sir, it is like, it's a kind of informative knowledge. It's coming from students, it is coming from children. It's not all in me. I am here, not only in this perspective. If keeping this lesson, how teachers learn, is something different. Here the teacher is just trying to give a knowledge to children, but in what I mean say in turn, the teacher is able to gain something from student as well. Okay, so this connection, this combination between the two is all possible because of this kind of technique. That is all because of the kind of what I mean say interaction that teacher is able to gain knowledge from students as well. Okay. Okay, yes, are you getting me? Yes, are you getting me? Yes, sir. Maybe just look. For example, we were just here with some students. Maybe we are trying to use some different kind of applications as far as what source of education is concerned. Like there is some portal. Okay, we are using this ICT technique, and you had so many computers here. You are playing such kind of games. You had the authority of kind of games that I don't have. I don't have the access. What I mean is maybe I don't have the much information because you are getting some different kind of information. Yeah, maybe there are some links, or what I say, there are some broad outlook. If we say in a particular application, there are some broad outlook, some content that I am not aware. But it is fortunate enough you people are just resolving the issue, saying, sir, it's like that, it's like that, it's like that. What I mean to say, teacher is meant to just to provide the knowledge, just to deliver the knowledge, just to motivate the students. And he is trying to change the mature outlook and is always trying to modify the behavior of the student. But as far as the knowledge is concerned, sometimes teachers automatically getting the kind of information or the kind of this specific knowledge from students as well. Okay. Look, this teacher is always, he has what I mean is a concern with students. He has a concern with students. If we talk of teacher, okay, and student, okay, a kind of relationship. If you talk of teacher and, these are two elements of the education system. These are the two elements in the classroom. Okay, these are the what I mean to say. These are the two units of the classroom. Okay, look, teacher is delivering lecture and students are gaining. Okay, here teacher is active and student is passive. How he is passive? He is passive because he is getting the knowledge. He is getting the knowledge. But look, there are some other aspects. There is interaction, there is discussion. Besides this classroom, you are going to, you have to go, you are just liable to present yourself in workshops, in conferences, in seminars, okay? In morning assembly presentations, okay? Sometimes you are presenting some kind of things here in morning assembly where teacher is not aware. Okay? So it's teacher who is getting all these kinds of information because of you. Because some kind of, you are delivering some miscellaneous kind of knowledge here. Okay? So teachers are also trying to gain the kind of knowledge from you. Okay? Okay? If you talk of, there is, maybe I am a teacher. If I am not in your culture, maybe I will be from some other kind of culture. Maybe you are Kashmiris, any teacher will come, he is just delivering, but he is from Jammu or he is from some other kind of section of the society. He is trying to gain some kind of cultural traits from you. Okay? He is trying to gain some cultural traits from you. Isn't it? Isn't it? He does not have information about the cultural traits. It is your culture. Okay? Your culture is something different. But teacher is able to gain the knowledge in that way also. Okay? Okay? Yeah, or we can say some students they are focusing some particular subjects. Okay? Some you had a kind of aim, or some are just chasing the English language, some are chasing Urdu language, some have the what focus on mathematics, some have on science. Okay? Okay? Some have the power to have logical explanation. What I mean to say, the kind of logical explanation, your reasoning, your understanding, your behavior, your personality, your ideas, your perception, your thought process is actually influencing the teacher as well. It is influencing the teacher as well. Your understanding, your comprehension, if you have the understanding power, you can have more knowledge as compared to the teachers. To some extent, maybe you can very well share that with particular knowledge with teacher as well. When there is a discussion between the two, sometimes students are posing so many questions, it is actually clearing the concept of particular content as well. It's all because of the understanding and the connection between the two. It is all because of the resemblance between the two. It is all the environment that is being created in the class, in the seminars, in the workshops, in so many, not only in these types of units, there are, this education is formal, it is informal, and it is non-formal. Okay, if we talk of formal education, it's simply you are gaining knowledge in institutions where you are able to provide and delineate and present and recognize yourself. Okay. Similarly, if you talk of this non-formal education, as like this non-formal education, distance education, like in IGNOU. Okay, you don't have routinely classwork. Okay, is few sometimes or some classes are being taken. As far as the non-formal education is concerned, there you have the power to present and delineate yourself, to connote yourself, you are trying to recognize yourself. Okay, is also the kind of connection between the two, and you are having the power to present yourself where the teacher is getting motivated out of your personality and out of your character. Similarly, there is informal type of education where is kind of knowledge that you get certain kind of knowledge. It is not planned. Sometimes you are playing, sometimes you are going to enjoy the picnic or excursion, or you are at outing, or maybe you are in any particular curriculum activity, you are playing at your near the vicinity, what I mean to say, the people who are there in your neighborhood, whatever. Okay, so the informal kind of knowledge, you are getting this kind of knowledge, it's what I mean to say, sudden. It's not planned education, it's not planned kind of knowledge. So you can very well try to just say something, or had a kind of information, or you can share something, or you can gain something that where teachers are not able to focus, where teachers are able to, okay, they don't have the kind of situation you are creating. Maybe teacher does not have the what I mean to say, the alternative to gain that kind of knowledge. It is totally misleading. You have your power to explain, teachers have their power, but it's good to say that to some extent I can say, when teachers are just trying to motivate students, they are in the class, they are in a particular situation, he is also getting inspired by the students as well. Okay, he is also getting inspired by the students because of the outlooks, the traits, I should say, the understanding, the comprehension that students have. Teachers also getting a kind of motivation, or the kind of cultural outlook, whatever kind of knowledge you have. Teacher is also trying to, he's also gaining the knowledge, and because of that very particular content or context, the teacher is able to be more powerful. He is always trying to be more informative. Okay? Okay? Are you getting me? So it was a simple notion about, it was to some extent I tried to explain some notion what it actually signifies, how teachers learn. Sometimes you are feeling just it's confused how teachers learn. Teachers always students, or they have the or they are also able to gain some education from students. It's something amazing as far as your ideology is concerned. But it's not like that. Teachers are always getting something from students, and obviously in turn, teachers are also giving some kind of education to students. And it is the connection between the two, the interaction between the two, the resemblance between the two, the kind of connection between the affinity is the relationship that the system is possible, and there is a kind of social order as well. Okay? In the classroom, and discipline is going, and education is going very well. Okay? Okay? Are you getting me? Any confusion? Inshallah, in the next lecture we will just go the content of this, the inner part of, we'll just focus on the inner part and the lines of what actually here, as John Holt has written, we'll focus on that. Inshallah, we'll just try to provide some other kind of things that will succor us to just to be informative, and that will succor us to gain the complete notion of how teachers learn. Okay? Inshallah in the next lectures. Okay? Thank you very much.